Yo, what is going on, guys? We're back today for another video, and we're going to be talking about the Community Choice Champion Update vote. So I'm going to tell you guys who I'm going to be voting for and why. And yeah, you can vote for whoever you want. I'm just feel like a lot of people have asked me on stream, like, well, Legacy, who you can vote for? You know, since the vote is starting, might as well speak my mind, tell you guys who I'm going to vote for and why. So let's just read the post real quick here. So Community's Choice Champion Update, vote now. Summoners, it's time once again for you to decide which champion will be receiving an overhaul. So an overhaul is going to be a complete rework of their abilities. So think like Colossus, think like Magneto, like those types of champion buffs, the really big ones like that. So the top two champions selected by you will move on to finals, where you'll be able to vote for them by winning voting ballots in a special arena from May 17th to 24th. First of all, I really like this idea of like how to get votes. I think that's pretty cool. So this special milestone-only arena will contain 6 ballots. Each time you earn one, you will be asked to cast your vote for one of the two champions. And at the end of the month, the votes will be tallied, and the winner will be announced in June. The winning champion will receive their update later this year. Currently hoping for October or November. So the champions that we can initially vote for are Thor Jane Foster, Kamala Khan, Joe Fixit, Ant-Man, Guillotine, and Agent Venom. So the top two here are gonna go, and then to finals, and then we'll get ballots from the arena, and we'll vote between one of those two. So currently Ant-Man is winning, which is what I like to see. Ant-Man is going to be the champion that I personally am voting for. We'll get to that in a sec. Quickly, let me just talk about some of the other champs. So, you know, Jane Foster, I would like to see her buffed in the future. I mean, I like to see all these champions buffed eventually, you know. But, you know, Thor Jane Foster, she's actually not that bad. She can do some cool stuff. Would definitely like to see her be better. I have a feeling we're going to see, like, her buffed around when Thor 4 comes out, or that or a new version of her or something, or maybe a version of her from Mcoc, who knows. And then Kamala Khan, I mean, Kamala Khan's already a beast. Does she really need a buff? I know one man that would say she doesn't. And as far as Joe Fix, you know, Joe Fix is probably the worst champion on this list. Maybe. But the problem with Joe Fixit is that he's not that available. You know, not many people have him. He's extremely rare as a 5-star, and a lot of people do have him as a 6-star, but not that many. You know, like, he's probably the least champion in the entire roster out of these champions that can be voted for. So it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense for him to win the rework when, you know, champions that, you know, way more people have can be voted for now. Guillotine, I'd love to see Guillotine get a buff at some point. I feel like Kabam's going to buff her later on regardless, just because, you know, she's kind of like the mascot of the game for Kabam. I believe she was the first character that is their own original creation, which is pretty cool. And Guillotine 299 is a beast. And then Agent Venom, I'd say Agent Venom is my number 2 on this list. I'd love to see him and Ant-Man go to finals, and then whichever one wins, I'd be cool with. You know, Agent Venom is the Venom symbiote on Flash Thompson, Spider-Man's high school bully. And it's just, he's so cool, man. And he's a skill champ. You know, it's rare for, you know, symbiotes to not be of the cosmic class. So seeing him as a skill champion is also really cool. The skill class sucks, and I think Agent Venom has so much potential. Like, it's close between him and Ant-Man for me, but Ant-Man. So now let's get to Ant-Man. So real quick, I got a quick little video to show you guys. So I've always loved Ant-Man, like in the movies and stuff, but this right here was when I really fell in love with him. So this was in Endgame. The final battle, you know, Ant-Man, such a beast in Endgame, and then this dude, just look at this, he decks a Leviathan, and then watch this, he steps on Cullum City. That was Cullum City, bro. He just squished him. Oh my god, I remember the first time I was watching it, I was like, wait, that was Cullum, bro? He just squished him, like, what? I loved it. Like, in the first Avengers movie, like, they were initially struggling when the first Leviathan came through the portal, and Ant-Man just decks, dude. Like, oh my god, I love Ant-Man. He's so, not only is he so funny, but he's just an absolute beast. He should be so much better in MCOC, man. So if he gets an overhaul, I'm hoping that, you know, the L3 lets him go Giant Man or something, and you know he just decks the opponent like that, or just squishes him, or both, you know, something like that. Some incorporation of his giant ability I think would be really cool. I just think, yeah, he has so much potential. He should be so much better. Really love to see Ant-Man get just a sick buff, be one of the best science champs in the game. I think he really deserves it. So yeah, that's who I'm going to be voting for. Yeah, that's it. Let me know what you guys think of my reasoning and everything. Let me know who you are going to be voting for in the comment section down below, and also just let me know why. Don't just say who, just give me a quick little explanation of why. Maybe he's your favorite character, or you want to see that champion class, you know, get a little bit better, like for Agent Venom, you know, the skill class kind of lacking. But yeah, just let me know. And that's going to do it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, I would appreciate you dropping a like rating. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.